my second attempt at beating this world record. I messed up on the first one. It was a world record, but I forgot to show the game was started thingy for speed verification.
Fur was ready to
I'm
create his
in
ultimate jump, not something
8
reliant
minutes
on
in this world record
luck-based
now.
timing or obvious
So if I
flex
beat
like
this, it would take
Shimpy.
took
He
me
wanted
17
something
minutes.
purer and more deliberate, a jump
Actually,
that
no.
demanded
It's 15
absolute
minutes.
precision, built entirely around brutal lodge movements
Like I
and
said in the
tight,
last world record,
unforgiving
speedrunning,
flick
you
timing.
let the killers
Something
do the
that
barricades
was
to
quite
get
literally
points. Oh shut up.
impossible. He turned his eyes to a pretty well-known obby
Oh, no, I
created by Obby
It's just a bit
Boy,
laggy.
the Void. A difficult obby with a specific jump that, while not top list worthy, had left an impression on those who attempted it. It wasn't really
go, Tails.
famous, and it wasn't brutally
Big head,
hard,
big head.
but
And I
first
messed up.
saw the
W's.
potential it had. He saw an amazing concept in it, so he took that idea and transformed it, extending it, buffing it, and twisting it into something monstrous. What emerged was a jump designed to haunt even the very best. Something that didn't just push the limit, but it was the limit. He called it gravitational singularity.
Just drinking.
From the moment it was released, messages started spreading across the community. The name alone seemed cold and ominous, and the tool-assisted footage of it seemed impossible. And well, they weren't wrong. Every single movement had to be perfect. There was almost no room for error. For many, it wasn't even worth attempting. Top players looked at it, studied it, and moved on. It didn't seem possible though, at least not in the way other jumps were. This felt like a sign that some things aren't meant to be beaten. And no one intended to jump.
Oh, I thought I was the
'cause
last killer.
It was impossible. At least for now. Until someone decided to challenge it anyway.
Let's go.
Justice.
Hier is hij, de nieuwe Samsung Galaxy S26-serie. Nu tot €568 inruilvoordeel en krijg extra geheugenopslag cadeau. Tot zo!
That's so bad about
This is Justice. Back in 2021, he was just another kid tapping away on mobile, trying to beat some difficult Roblox hobbies like many others. He wasn't one of the best, and he didn't become great overnight. But what set him apart, even early on, was his persistence. While others gave up at the first wall pop or failed wraparound, Justice pushed forward, slowly beating hobbies that would have left most average players quitting. In 2022,
Wow, I cannot
he made
spam.
the switch to keyboard and mouse, a generally preferred format for hobbies, and he felt himself getting better, beating harder and harder hobbies, until he noticed something about himself. The shorter the hobby was, the better he performed. Long memories seemed to wear him down, but short and difficult obstacles was where he thrived. It was an early sign of what he later would become. In 2023, he beat his hardest hobby yet, awareness. For over a year, it stood as his hardest beaten hobby. But that wasn't the end. In August of 2024, Justice stumbled into something that felt like it was made for him. The Top Jumps community. A community that focused on creating the hardest imaginable jumps Roblox had ever seen. The idea instantly caught Justice's eyes, and without wasting time, he went straight to grinding. And within weeks, he conquered some of the most brutal jumps Roblox had to offer, such as Squeeze and Eternality. Jumps that at the time stood pretty high up on the list, but he wasn't finished. Over the next few months, he dove headfirst into Roblox's most unforgettable jumps, until he was claiming achievements faster than anyone expected. Still, relatively unknown. His most mind-boggling achievement at this point was beating every jump on the Top Jumps list ranked from top 10 to 5, all in a single day. And he didn't stop there either, putting himself into the list of people who have completed the top 1 jump at the time. He conquered Heavenly Delusion, a jump so precise and brutal that many believed it would remain at the top for years, similarly to Sekai no Shinpi. But despite everything he had achieved, there were still doubters. After all, Justice had seemingly appeared out of nowhere, and while he had beaten some of the hardest jumps ever made, that was all he had done. He hadn't proven he could be the first to beat something, only followed the footsteps of verifiers. That's when an hobbyist by the name of Red said something that struck a nerve. It was simple, but it was a feeling that many shared. Justice could verify a new top 1, and hadn't verified anything. It wasn't meant as an insult, but it was a challenge. Injustice took it personally, and decided he was going to attempt a jump that wasn't just the hardest, but supposedly impossible.
Alright, GG's world record.